All right, air signs, welcome back. We're going to do a pick a pile today for you air signs. I don't know why I have this thing about air signs where I'm like, huh, what are they? And it's like, I know what they are. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but every time I'm like, anyway, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius moon. I have Gemini and Venus and Gemini North Node. I got some Libra placements as well. Anyway, who cares? You don't. We're gonna do a pick a pile. So you can pick one pile, you can pick two piles, you can pick all three piles. It's up to you. Pile one is the Cosmic Tarot, which if you've been around the channel, you're familiar with. Pile two will be the Mystic Palette Tarot. I think I'm actually holding that upside down. There we go. Mystic Palette Tarot. Pile three is a classic. It's the Aquarian Tarot deck. This one is actually a 1970s deck. This was a gift, and it's vintage, so I handle it very carefully. It doesn't come out much, but for you, my friends, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So without further ado, let's hop into pile one right now. Pile one. What my air signs need to know. Pile one. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, pile one. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, pile one. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. All right. Pile one. We have the Princess of Wands or Page of Wands. We've got the Ten of Swords. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, a lot of air energy here, actually. And then underlying the deck is the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so underlying the deck here is the recognition of a new opportunity. These two pages, you've got a new opportunity, and you've got a renewed sense of passion coinciding with one another. So this is very positive in my mind. A renewed passion and a new opportunity. Something is very clearly coming to an end here. The Ten of Swords is sort of the it's done, it's over with card. You know, stick a fork in it, it's done. This one's quite interesting. You can almost see the sunbeams are almost going through him, like the swords are piercing. Actually, the swords aren't even really piercing. They're all around him, but the sunlight is piercing him, and the sunlight, of course, being sort of like a promise of a new day. The true ending here is the pain of whatever this is, right? As you navigate the newfound passion and the new opportunity, it puts you in a new state of mind. The King of Swords it's actually has a sign of Libra on it here, you can see. It depends on the deck you look at. I've associated with Aquarius usually, but either way, it makes sense. Libra makes a lot of sense too. I think of this card as the almost a card of like being a judge, or a court justice, which, yeah, Libra, right? Very rational, very logical, very clearly communicative, and a accurate listener. Not letting the emotional state interfere with the ability to reason things out. So I kind of feel like if you're going through a bit of a change here, something's coming to an end, I think you're going to begin to recognize exactly why that is advantageous to you. It's going to give you a new sense of passion. Like I said, the Princess of Wands here, the Page of Wands, it's, when the burdens are finally released from the Ten of Wands that precedes it, you're left with one wand again. It's the Ace of Wands all over again. And it's a reminder of like what you were truly all about in the first place. So it can be a profoundly spiritually healing thing. I would note, and take it as it resonates, I guess, but this card is a little bit suggestive. I'm going to leave it at that. So this could have something to do with relationships. I don't really know. Take it as it resonates, though. I think we'll go ahead and move on and see what's going on there. But that card's it's got a little bit of a heat in it, does it not? Just a little bit. All right. We'll go ahead and get into pile number two. Pile number two. All right, now, pile number two. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, pile number 2. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. I'm going to do one more shuffle here. Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups. This one is sticking out. I'm going to take it. We've got the Lovers. 3 of Cups, Lovers. And the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Interesting. All right. I don't even know why, but immediately when I saw the Lovers, the song, it's a song by Jeff Beck. I think it's even instrumental. I don't even know what it sounds like, but he has a song called "Because We Ended as Lovers," and it's just, I don't know what that's about. Take that as it resonates, I suppose. But one thing I'm noticing with this card, the way that these two that are in the embrace, they are court jesters. They're jesters. They are jesters. We're doing a dance. We're playing a game. I do think that for some of... Oh, you know what? We didn't even look at the underlying. What's the underlying? The 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Okay, good. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment and a sense of fullness within yourself. Okay. You may have a friendship situation here, a celebration. It's a celebration with friends, is the 3 of Cups, but there could be something in a friendship relationship that maybe is just deeper and deeper and deeper. I feel like there's an attachment here. The Page of Cups can sometimes be seen as an immature offer of love, or something a little bit, how would we put this? A little bit foolhardy, perhaps. I actually really like the Page of Cups. I see it as a very fun, lighthearted, passionate card of manifestation. It's very feminine, fun, and just light. That said, there's 2 sides to that coin, and I guess I can see that too, because there's times my experiences around Geminis. This is a Gemini card, by the way. Sometimes Geminis can be quite bubbly. They can be quite flirty. They can be quite fun. Obviously, there's a capacity to be serious, but I think it takes some time to get there. So what I'm seeing here is that perhaps there's a connection within a friend group that may be advancing a little bit, but I think there is a call to be mindful, maybe not to take it too seriously right out of the gate. But I'm also seeing here that there is wish fulfillment on the horizon, wish fulfillment on the horizon. And also, again, this is about your own happiness, your own satisfaction, and recognizing that the emotional water that you need actually comes from within yourself. So if you're entering into a new relationship, I feel like it's going to be very strong. It's going to be very fun. I think it's going to be just very fun, to be perfectly honest. It could lead to more. I mean, this is a card of soulmate energy, but like I've said many times on this channel, soulmates are people that you enter into soul contracts with, and those things aren't always sunshine and rainbows. Soul contracts usually involve life lessons, and so be mindful of that if you're moving into a new situation here. Or if somebody's offering you a cup here, be mindful. Be mindful of that fact that it may be leading to something. That said, don't be afraid to learn life lessons, obviously. That's exactly what we're here for. This universe, this world, let me clear that up. I'll say this world. This world is a classroom. It's a classroom. It's a classroom, not a courtroom. Somebody had said just recently, and I really liked that, because I was briefly down a rabbit trail about Christian-themed things, and they love the courtroom analogy. And it's always been kind of upsetting to me, because I don't understand why we would be on a trial for existing. But anyway, I digress. Love and light to you, and of course, if you are in that faith, I mean no disrespect, but I'm just telling you my thoughts. Okay, pile 3. We're kicking it off with the Knight of Pentacles. This is good. Knight of Pentacles. You can see how gently I'm doing this. I'm just being very, very careful with these. Yeah, it was such a wonderful gift. I even got the backstory of the person they belong to and everything. So, yes. Shout out to Aunt Tippy. Shout out to Aunt Tippy. These were her cards, apparently. She worked with them pretty exclusively, as my understanding. And they're so well taken care of from 1970. She was very diligent and respectful of these, and I want to continue that. So, Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Hanged Man. I need one more card here. Yeah, okay, so the strategy, you know, there's a conservatism and a caution and a careful amount of planning going into how you're proceeding in a situation that is either going to be changed based on how you see something or it's because of that. But yeah, 10 of Cups. Okay. And then the 9 of Rods on the bottom. The 9 of Rods is the wounded warrior. It's sort of like it's persisting in pursuing a passion even though there's been setbacks and there's been pain. I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. You're sort of searching. I feel like you're still working towards that ultimate, you know, that beautiful 10 of Cups energy. And you're planning for it. You're planning for it. Something about it, you're going to be seeing things from a different point of view in some way, and I think that's going to involve some of this pain and the setback, especially if you picked pile 2 and pile 3. I almost feel like maybe one of you is coming with more of that Page of Cups energy, and the other is maybe coming with more of this Knight of Pentacles energy. It could be a bit of a yin and a yang situation there, which is a great thing. That could bring a lot of balance to a situation. You know, there's lots of very successful couples out there where we've got like one wild free spirit and one, you know, more conservative type of person. It reminds me of that sitcom in the 90s. It was called Dharma and Greg. It was super silly, but anyway, the lady was a wild child hippie type, and he was very straight-laced, and hilarity ensued. Right? This person, that's what I'm thinking, because this is Pisces, by the way, which is water. And so you do have the Page of Cups, water energy. You've got water here. For some of you, it's like you may be approaching a person with more of that. You want to, you know, you're being cautious, but it's because you want to build something meaningful. You're actually looking for a 10 of Cups with this person and this energy. And perhaps it's going to take a little time. You're going to probably go through some emotional challenges, some ups and downs with the person, as we do with most. But like I was saying earlier about soul contracts and soulmates, sometimes that is the point, is to learn lessons. You know, the people we love the most are the ones that have the capacity to hurt us the most, you know, in our emotional space. So something to be mindful of. But I do see that you're very much going into this with more of a long range goal in mind of a happy outcome here, you know, you and this other person happily ever after. And it's going to be a bit of a ride. So that's amazing. Well, air signs, that's what I have for you. Thank you for being here. If you picked the second batch together, they definitely went together. And the first, actually all 3. Yeah, if you wound up picking all 3, I could see how this ties together. That 10 of Swords could represent a lot of things. The 10 of Swords in the first pile actually could even be speaking to that 9 of Wands energy in the other pile, where it's like there has been setbacks, of course. We've all loved and lost, and I think over time, as we work through those things, you know, we learn valuable lessons, and it opens doors to new things. When we can finally lay it to rest, get back into that Page of Wands energy, refocus on what our passions are, I think it really puts us in a place to move forward in a beautiful way. So thank you, air signs. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it, but also your individual readings for the 2023 forecast. If you want an extended reading on that particular sign, go hit the like button, go view it, go leave comments to upvote it, because one sign in the beginning of the next year will get an extended for their 2023. If you missed the announcement, that's what's going on. So go check it out, and I'll see you next time.